I don't follow the respect deserved philosophy. I respect everyone automatically, and then each person has the opportunity to lose my respect based on their behavior towards myself and others. OMG, facts, facts, facts. Whoever made this quote, you're like in my head because this is me completely. You would have thought I created this quote, but I didn't. I don't know who did, but shout out to the author. Um, because, and I tell people this all the time, like, when I first meet you, when I first interact with you guys, like, or anybody, I automatically respect you. I automatically show you love. Automatically, just off rip. I don't know who you are, but I automatically off rip give you that respect and show you my love and my open arms. Now, like this quote says, and I love the way the quote says it, it says that each person then has the opportunity to lose my respect based on their behavior. So, because that's the thing, it's never going to be me getting disrespectful. I'm not like that. I'm not that type of person who gets disrespectful and does people dirty. Before I do that, I'll just remove you out of my life. So, therefore, when people start to behave in ways that are disrespectful, trying to play in my face, throw shade, just being weird, when they start to do that with their behavior, then that's when they lose my respect. That's when they lose out on me showing them love. But up front, everybody gets the same respect. Everybody gets the same access to me. But it's what you do with that's going to determine how I continue to move forward. And I encourage you guys to have this type of standard, where you're not going to allow people to walk all over you, okay? Like, okay, I'm not going to be like, when I first meet you, I'm going to be a little guarded, but I'm not going to be too guarded. I'm going to show you love and respect, cuz that's who I am. You didn't give me a reason not to show you no love and no respect. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give me that reason. But then people over time, that's when they start to give me the reasons based off of their behaviors. And, that's when I have to move differently and set up those boundaries. But that's why I love this quote, because it's like, listen, I'm only going to always be me first and foremost. Before I start pulling back and having to, close up shop, I'm always going to come up front as myself with respect and love. And what's crazy is, like, for example, like, I'm going to just use work for an example. Like, when let's say I start a new job, okay? So, up front, I'm going to be cool with everybody automatically. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets the same the same respect, the same access. But over time, some people feel like, okay, now they can try to play in my face. Now they're going to try to test me. Now they're going to try to do something weird, you know what I'm saying? Or try to say a smart remark to get under my skin. Now they're going to try to play it with my emotions and see what they can get away with and try to push my buttons. Weird stuff. So now I got to show them another side of me that I didn't really want to show them. And then there's some people who actually just treat me normal, like a regular person, and they get that same loving respect as me, and respect and the same access to me. But the next person next to them, they don't get that same access. They don't get that same respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it just really depends on the person. It's how they show up and how they behave. Some people I never have an issue with. We never bump heads or anything. It's that we hit it off when we first meet. They respect me and I respect them, and we keep that level of respect there. But then there's some people who want to bump heads. They want to get in their ego or get in their feelings and feel like they want to get testy, and become difficult. So now I have to move differently because you're not about to come in and walk all over me. You're not about to come in and manipulate me. You're not about to come in and do anything that you think you're about to do. So now I got to start moving differently. You know what I'm saying? So that's just be that. Like, so if you're like me, like this, you know what I'm saying, then you're not the problem. People want to make you a problem, so you got to move differently to solve the problem because they're the problem, but you're never the problem. You just be solving the problems. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love this quote, because I just resonate so good with it. Let me know down in the comments. Do you feel this quote? Like, do you resonate with this too? Like, what do you agree? Like I give out respect. Do you give out respect up front, and then when people start moving funny, then that's when you gotta, you know what I'm saying, move accordingly. Like, is this you? Let me know in them comments down below. If you are new, please subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of my tribe. And if you're returning, y'all know how we do. Drop the comments down below and like this video. I will talk to you on my next one. Bye.